Alright, Chuckle Fox. Woohoo! Of course, you can hear my air conditioner in the background there. I tell you what, we're gonna make this shit even more interesting. We're going to make this shit even more interesting. So, here's what's gonna happen here. Not only are we having Chuckle Fox determination here to determine whether you guys can make it to the top, but if the Chuckle Fucks can actually vote their way and make it as a group to the top of the executive suite, I will purchase not one copy of Political Machine 2012, but 10 copies of the Political Machine 2012 on Steam and hand them out randomly to 10 people in the chat. Now, given the stakes at stake here, we're going to take this slow. Rather than typing in votes in the Twitch chat, we will do all of the voting through pollcode.com. I will throw up a bunch of poll links. We'll take these decisions slow as the stakes here. Alright, folks. That's right. 5 hours later. I'm not going to use straw poll for great justice because there are sometimes choices that involve more than 4 options. So, unless straw poll actually allows for more than 4 options, does it? It does. Let me take a look. Once you type the fourth, it adds more? Okay, I guess it does. Alright then. Maybe they'll actually be quicker than poll code. We'll actually try out straw poll. Alright. Alright. Enjoy my fun yuns here. We're starting a new career. So, what is the name here that we're going with, Chuckle Fox? Should I just type Chuckle for the first name and last name as Fox, or what? Sao Sao? Alright. Sao Sao it is. Okay. We won't do a poll for this opening part. Did the Chuckle Fucks determine where Sao Sao's going to be from? Okay. Did the Chuckle Fucks determine the hometown and state of Sao Sao? I saw Harlem of the East, apparently. Alright, looks like Get Fucked China is what had the uniting vote there. Get Fucked China it is. Okay, did Sao Sao go to college, or did he never have the time to go to college? Alright, looks like 3. So what was the name of Sao Sao's private college? Chuckle Fox, did you unite on a name for that? Alright, it looks like we're going with get fucked you there. So, what did Sal study at Get Fucked You? Did we determine that, Chucklefucks? Alright, looks like there was more votes on 4 engineering than there was on 5 for liberal arts. So, how did Sal do in his studying of engineering? Did he do great? Summa cum laude? Dean's list? Who cares? Or didn't make it? Alright, looks like summa cum laude determined the factor. Now, did Sal, after he graduated Get Fuck You, did he go on to graduate school? Did he tour Europe? Or did he just jump from school to work to make money? Are the Chucklefucks united on this? Looks like the Chucklefucks are pretty united on that. One it is. Okay, what was the name of Sal's graduate school? What was the name of Coco's graduate school here? Do we have a united answer, Chucklefucks? We already chose Chucklefuck You. You could go back to Chucklefuck You. There's no problem with that. No shame. We got a lot of fording involved here. Fording you. God damn it. Fording you it is. Alright. Now, what did Sal study at Fording U? Did he study undergrad anatomy, law, liberal arts, engineering, which is what he studied at undergrad, or business? Change my vote to 4. See, this is another reason we're gonna have to do the straw poll shit. Can't have people, like, fucking throwing in bunches of numbers and confusing me. Diluting the purity. Looks like engineering wins out, though. Alright. So, with your demanding nature, how did Sal fare in studying engineering? Did he make a lot of friends? Did he learn a lot? Did he graduate with honors? Or none of the above? Looks like the Chucklefucks are pretty committed here into setting themselves up for a good start. Alright. 3 it is. School is an important qualification, but so is work experience. Did we determine how many years of prior work experience Sal has here after going through undergraduate school and graduate school? 32,767. Really, Leo? Looks like 0 ends up winning out there. Alright. Sal has no work experience coming into MMC. Now, I saw on the sports page that the Giants won. What sport interests Sal the most, Chucklefox? Looks like competitive drinking is has got a good position here, but golf is pretty strong too. Excuse me. Oh, that's the Pepsi with the cane sugar there. Looks like 5 edges out there. Alright. How old is Sal after undergrad and grad school and no years of work experience? Alright, Liam. Woo! You're crowding my chat. Chucklefucks, you guys need to unify here on an answer. Like, I'm seeing more 18s than anything else, but this is like a team, and now I'm seeing more 16s than anything else. I'm not sure whether it can be 16. Calculate the average? 3? No small ball wars. Alright, 18 appears to be the one with the most choices. I'll go with 18 then, unless you guys want to start arguing with each other about it. Even though the fact you'd have to be a prodigy to go through undergrad and grad school. Yes, also 18 in competitive drinking in the United States is a horrible idea unless you're competitively drinking soda. Alright. I'm getting a bunch of Sal-Cells of Prodigy arguments. Sal-Cells, of course, going to be male. I'm not going to let you fuck with me on that. Is Sal-Cell single? Is he divorced? Or is he married? My money's on single unless he found the time. I figured I'd allow you guys to throw it in. See, Ashbringer, I didn't even allow you the opportunity to fuck with me. Looks like single wins out there. Alright. After all this talk, I'm feeling very comfortable about your application to MMC. Now, I think I know this one. I'm going to assume it's 1. Because it's Sal here. Nobunaga thinks he has ambition, he doesn't even know. Alright. 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 What it is. There's no question, cow. You make an oppressive applicant. Let's see what entry-level positions are available for you. Alright, now we're going to go to the straw poll here. Because of how serious this situation is, we've got to have a situation here where, because, you know, 10 copies of the Political Machine 2012 are at stake for the Chucklefucks here. We gotta make sure. The economy is now depressed, Sal. And there will be 6 jobs. I'll go ahead and create the poll. I'll go ahead and link to it. That is the first straw poll. Oh man, look at those results. Pouring in. Guess I might have to show this. Ruler? Nah. I don't feel like showing it. I guess... Nah, fuck it. It'll take effort. Okay! Looks like no, Assembler. Assembler is in first place. With 12 votes, and Draftsman's in second place with 11 votes. Brandon gets the beer. 35 total votes. Alright, alright. Assembler's got it, folks. I guess I do need to show this epicness here. We go ahead and, let's show the dashboard still. No, it doesn't even show that anymore. Alright. Go ahead and delete the source. We'll add a new source. Window capture. Straw poll. Under window will be fine. And position, fit the screen. Alright, so... Whew! There you go. We're documenting this for posterity, everyone. Serious business. Pie charts are progress. Include the pie chart? What the fuck? That's so far over there! I don't want to include the pie chart. Fucking fine, there's a pie chart. Although, those aren't fully updated results. There you go. There's a more updated pie chart. It was broken. Pie chart is better now. Hope you all are happy. So, assembler it is. Now there's going to be a lot more straw polls, so hope you all are excited. You got the job. I'm going to have to flip between a lot of different things. This is going to be so much fun for me. Okay. He's got his own desk, MMC medical plan, and 1 week vacation. Now, the first choice has 3 options here. First choice. We have a straw poll link here that takes us there. We got some epic music playing in the background here. This will take a longer time than a normal playthrough, but my goodness, guys, think of what's at stake here. I should totally add a video game portrait of Salsa. It takes too much effort. Alright, I think one won. I think one got that. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and pick work. Good performance leads you to a solid reputation and other opportunities. It also avoids on-the-job accidents which can cause permanent disfigurement of social life setbacks. Now the second choice here also has 3 options. And you can find a link to it right there. You discover a cost-saving wiring technique in your assembly job. A quick estimate indicates possible savings of 10% per unit. Do you tell Frank Herman, the Vice President of Manufacturing, other workers, or no one but use your new technique? Yeah. I think telling Frank Herman got that one pretty significantly. Yeah. I think it's decided. Alright. You chosen the best course to change assembly policy. Your astuteness is noted by Frank, although he never actually admits an assembler improved productivity. Now, an engineer, Brighton Star... Oh. I suppose I should leave the options up for longer. That's a good point there, Ashbringer. Third choice, 1, 2, 3. I'll go ahead and create the poll. This is the link here. Now, an engineer, Brighton Star, asks you to assemble a toy rocket ship he has designed for his son. You were discovered working on the project by Frank Herman. Do you blame the engineer? Offer to make one for Frank Herman's son too, or go into the toy business? No max full damage. No. I guess I could. I guess fuck, that'd take effort. Fucking fine. God damn it. Ah, fucking fine. Fucking give me a minute. Son of a bitch. No, I would not be fine with a portrait. That's too many fucking sources. I don't want this shit to take 19 fucking hours. If you guys don't want to do this, I'll fucking quit. I'll just go home. None of you get anything. Add your own damn picture. Fucking little dumb shits. Anyway. Now that I've resized my fucking window and ruined everything. Or not having the pie chart on the main screen, because that'd just be too aggravating. I'd have to add an entirely different browser. Not worth it. Anyway. Now that I've had to resize my window annoyingly so, I've ruined everything. So we're deleting this source. We're adding a new source. Paul. There, that'll work. Hooray. It's a good thing I had enough desktop space for this shit. So, offer to make one for Frank Herman's son, too. Don't take the issue too lightly, but indicate you did not think it a life and death matter when you started. Frank declines a rocket ship. Don't toy with me again, he adds as a parting blast. So, you have been in the assembler position for 1 year, and you did a good job. You had the discipline to finish work before playing. You befriended Doug Arthur and Frank Herman, and you had cost-effective solutions. There's gotta be an IRC script you can use for voting that'd be faster than Shuffle. Perhaps there would be. We're using Twitch chat. This is on-the-fly assembly. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I want better. I guess it's good that you're not satisfied in life. I guess that's a plus. Having ambition, that's good. I want this. I want that. I want everything. I want it all. I want it now. Grimith's multiplayer version of the game so we can actually vote on the game. Shall I take a minute? Okay, let me create an entirely different poll. Second job. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Creating a poll. Here's a poll. You guys can have a poll. We have customer service clerk, engineer and training, skilled assembler, personnel clerk, accounts receivable clerk, sales trainee. I am expecting engineer and training to win here, but who knows? Let's check out the results. Position, fit to screen. Engineering training, we must be trained. Remember, we studied engineering. Alright. Looks like no one wants to be a customer service clerk at all. Alright. Engineer in training it is. 32 total votes. Not as many as we've seen, but you know what? That works. It's perfectly fine. Is there a train coming? Goddamn trains. Could cause casual sex, then we get fired. Alright, congratulations, Sal. You have the job of engineering and training. Sal, 19 years old. He's been employed for 1 year. He has an engineer in training. He's making $23,000 per year. He's got his own desk, a 2-week vacation, medical plan, and a keychain. As a new engineer, you are subject to the whims of unorganized project managers. Going ahead and making a poll. First choice. Here's a new poll. A last-minute assignment conflicts with a special seminar MMC has enrolled you in. Your project manager, Harriet Nance, tells you to handle the situation. What do you do? 1. Delay the work. 2. Skip the seminar. 3. Take the work to the seminar. Keychain, quibble your ahead. Looks like we're taking the work to the seminar here. Looks like the chat can be united when it wants to be. When it wants to be being the operative phrase, right? Alright, we're taking the work to the seminar. Tight, difficult scheduling, but you can get it all done. Carrot is impressed enough to give you a pair of running shoes and a year's supply of gum. Fucking train! Shut up! You're not allowed to vote! Your votes don't count! You're not even worth 3/5! Fucking train. Alright, this choice here comes with 4 options. I think it's the second choice of this job. I'll go ahead and create a poll for you. You have the chance to carpool with 3 top engineers residing in your new neighborhood. Everyone drives 1 week a month. You own a 2-seat English sports car. You may choose to buy a new car, offer to pay for gas, decline carpool, or suggest a car convoy. That's right, Lax Toadies. It's only fun to chuckle fuck the game. You're at rank 7 and higher, Josh, when you do the most. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the results ourselves. And it looks like offer to pay for gas is gonna win out here. These chuckle fucks are united. They want some copies of the Political Machine 2012 on Steam. Yes, they do. Alright. 33 total votes. Looks like 2 is the clear victor there. A logical alternative to the expense of buying a new car. You do notice the gas tanks always seem low in the morning. Be sure to carry a number of gasoline credit cards. The third choice here of this second job has 3 options, which I will now create a poll for you to use. With time, you become a valued engineer trainee. You are requested to select an engineering team to work with on the M&M3 project. Does Sal Sal select the best engineers? Does Sal Sal select the worst engineers? Or does Sal Sal, being a man of limitless potential, choose to work alone? Because really, he can do anything himself, right? He's Sal Sal. He's not even 20 years old yet, right? Right? Let's see. No! I suppose Sal Sal wants to pick the best engineers anyway because he wants to prove that he's better than them. He's on the best team, he'll look mediocre. He can't even see over the drafting desk. Alright, looks like he's picking the best engineers. You people are boring. You learn invaluable secrets about your trade from the engineering elite. You also live with the name Rookie, Sal Sal the Rookie, for 2 years and fetch more than your share of donuts. Sal, you have been in the engineering training position for 1 year, you did a good job, you had aggressive go-getter approach, and you had team player instincts. We will lead, not get our hands dirty. You're in the MMC, you'll always get your hands dirty. Alright. Go ahead and prepare this poll here, because the economy is fair, and we have another job pick. Woo! Third job. 6 options. 1, salesman. 2, marketing assistant. 3, trainee financial analyst. 4, senior accounting clerk. 5, customer service clerk. 6, skilled assembler. Dun dun dun. Alright. The results. Woohoo! This one's closer. Look at that. Senior accounting clerk appears to have edged the competition. Though not for lack of trying. Look at those beautiful pies. I think 36 total votes might be around the best for getting here. So, looks like senior accounting clerk it is. Oh, some excess is coming in. They're fighting for it. But no. Alright. Senior accounting clerk. 4. Congratulations, Sal. You have the job as senior accounting clerk. The following came in your morning electronic mail. Employee name, Sal. 20 years old, been working with MMC for 2 years, making $30,000 per year. He's got his own desk, a 2-week vacation, and a medical plan. Alright, we got 3 options on this choice. I'll go ahead and give you all a poll. God, Sal's clerk amazing. Bucky Carter, MMC's leading salesman, is on a roll. He returns from Dynamic Industries with an order that puts the M&M 3 line into the black. While processing the paperwork, you know Dynamic is already extended beyond their credit limit. Do you 1. Recommend approval? 2. Report to Carrie Hoffman, Vice President of Finance? Or 3. Recommend psychiatric counseling for Bucky? I think this one's been decided. Yep. 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 Alright. Well, in that case, the answer then, according to the group, is 2. Report to Carrie Hoffman, Vice President of Finance. Carrie wants to know how Dynamic got so far behind in payment. Dark sunglasses won't shield you from Carrie's glare. You must ask Bucky to speak with Dynamic Industries. This one has 3 options as well. Most of them do have 3 options. Joshua Cullen, the president of Mel Design Co., a vendor, asks you to speed up payment of his invoices. Do you do it? Ask Carrie Hoffman? Or don't do it? He make choice on his own? We haven't yet. We're only 20. They remembered us doing this one. These options, they pop up regularly, as they have yesterday and the day before, and all the times I broadcast this last year, and, stuff when I've recorded. It happens. These lower-ranking jobs are the ones that are seen the most. So, the survey says, ooh, looks like we're asking Carrie Hoffman. Alright, we do still have some straggling votes there. Let's see whether they influence the count. We can't take the pounding from Cullen. Oops, damn it, I wish there was a revote option. No revote option. It's just like in real life. Once you toss that ballot in, that's it. You're committed. And then suddenly the person you didn't want is in all the offices. The people you didn't want are in all the offices. Okay, looks like we're asking Carrie Hoffman. Per group decision. Close race, but you demonstrate wise caution. It seems MMC wants to acquire Meld and is putting financial pressure on Joshua Cullen. They're putting pressure on Cullen. You avoid his phone calls for the rest of the week. This third choice also has 3 options. You've got Bucky Carter asks for an $8,000 advance against commission for the Dynamic Industries sale. You know the sale has only a 50% chance of completion. You decide to defer to your supervisor, refuse, or approve. Life is the biggest MMO ever. Colin is getting smashed. Fuck Bucky. Hi, I'm hanging Chad. Okay. What do the results say? Ooh. Another close vote. Seems like Sal's being a pussy-ass bitch, though, who's gonna defer to his supervisor. You know, I was all for helping Bucky, then someone rhymed his name and I was convinced. Casual sex with Bucky. I know there's still a few straggling votes out there, but you'd have to have at least 3 in order to even make a tie. I'm not sure whether there's 3 other people left to vote in that situation, who care about voting anyway. Alright, looks like we're going with 1. Defer to your supervisor. Oh, some other votes got thrown in there. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Could it change? Nah, we're done waiting. We're going with 1. Defer to your supervisor. Carrie Hoffman says treat it like your own money was involved. Normally you'd invest in Swiss bonds, but Bucky was a defensive tackle in college. You pull a strategic play by sending him straight to the quarterback. Carrie. Sal, you have been in the senior accounting clerk position for 1 year, and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for your open manner of addressing problems and consistently following MMC policies. And the economy is expanding. So I believe this is the 4th job that we've got coming up here. Go ahead and create my poll. We've got all sorts of fun options. Assistant product manager, engineer, production foreman, compensation supervisor, accounting supervisor, salesman. We are on the job level 5 tier. Really, I would have loved to have saved the expanding for after job level 5, right? So dangerous. Now, I'm pretty sure engineer is going to be the obvious pick here, given everything that Salso apparently studied. But the chucklefucks have been known to prove me wrong from time to time. Now is not that time. Yep. That's happening. Alright. Engineer it is. You're remembered for your team player instincts, an aggressive go-getter approach. We flip back to the scene here, so that you know you got the job of engineer. Sao is only 21 years old. He's been working with MMC for 3 years. He's making $38,000. He's got a cubicle, working telephone, and matching furniture. Okay. This first choice has 3 options, which I'll go ahead and make available for you guys in a poll. Conrad Edison assigns you to a prestigious project, working on the M&M4 microcomputer design review. Your joy turns to gloom when you find a design flaw in a product component. Now you can disclose the flaw, hide the flaw, or fix the flaw, and not tell anyone. Sao likes pointing out the flaws of others, right? Right? Right. Some people are trying to go for fixing the flaw and not telling anyone, but it's pretty decidedly disclose the flaw. Besides, it's the internet. They have to point out the mistakes of others. It wouldn't be right otherwise. Right. Okay, we're disclosing flaw. Controversy rages as half the staff denies there is a flaw. Ultimately, you are vindicated. The project is bogged down for months. Become addicted to Pepto-Bismol. Sal is now addicted to Pepto-Bismol, everyone. Must eat curried fruit once a week to balance the effect. Senior management has dragged its heels on salary increases, while total MMC profits have skyrocketed. There's your poll there. Now, company-wide movement is fomented by Brighton Star and other engineers to get royalties on inventions. You must choose to either join the job action, oppose the job action, or tell Brighton you back the job action, while telling Con Edison you support management. Yeah, opposing the job action. Cao Cao doesn't care about a company-wide movement. He serves management's will. He's a loyal servant of the Emperor. Cao Cao must make management believe he is on their side until he strikes. Let's see. Alright. Opposing the job action. Your car is egged daily. When you ride your bicycle to work, it is stolen. You resolve to work at home with management's approval. Okay. Third choice here also has 3 options, which I will now make available to you all. Politics begin to appear in the engineering department. Top engineers are vying for management positions. You are pressed to become involved. Now, Salsa was an individual who got involved in politics a lot, right? He wouldn't just avoid the situation and study, would he? That would be cowing out of politics. He wouldn't do that. Bad, Grimith, bad? What? Not when 10 free copies of a game are on the line? Because Cao Cao cared about free copies of game. You don't understand Chinese history, social dynamics. Sure I do. He would if he were you guys. Alright. We're going to avoid the situation and study for the Advanced Engineering Certificate. You add to your personal credentials while maintaining neutrality. Conversations are diverted towards esoteric discussions of technology. On the part of your fellow engineers quickly turns to boredom. Your strategy works. Woo! Free game is political machine, right? Sometimes the best political play is to avoid stirring the pot and get splattered. You tell them that, Lex Doties. Okay. Sal did a good job. He had lots of good things going in his way. He stayed out of office politics. And the economy is steady as she goes. I think this is job 5 that we're getting in here too. I'll go ahead and give you all a poll, but I think I know what the choice is going to be here, since there's only one job level of 6. You guys are getting out of purgatory. Nervous? No? I wouldn't have made an offer that I couldn't follow up through on. That's stupid. That's like gambling money you're afraid of losing. Yeah, it's happening. My voice says otherwise? I'm not gambling anything. I gave you guys an opportunity. I wanted to see whether you could actually work together whenever a war was on the line. I don't have to give you anything. I can stop the stream. I can go do shit. It won't kill me either way. My voice says woo-woo. This may be the dream. Alright. Engineering project manager, here we go. Fortunately, you remembered for things. And you get the job of engineering project manager. Cao Cao was 22 years old because the Chucklefucks gamed the system, right? After graduate school, he's been tenured with MMC for 4 years. He's making $49,000. He's got a cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, matching furniture, and electric pencil sharpener. I'd also hope that you guys would be able to win the game after I won the game right in front of you, really. These are free games we're talking about here. You don't get between them in free games. Alright. You must decide on the M&M4 memory approach. Let me go ahead and make a poll for you all. You got 3 options here. Of course. We've got, you must decide on the M&M4 memory component design approach. Pressures applied by marketing, sales, and finance with all the obvious intentions. Do you go with a workable design, an advanced design, or form a committee to make the decision? It's about what I thought. Okay, 2 it is. An investment in technology that leapfrogs the competition. Your courage and optimism is contagious. Your biggest problem is bruises for being patted on the back. Okay, making another choice option. Do we even need to make a poll for this? It's gotta be 1, right? Because 2 and 3 lead to you getting fired, or you just quitting MMC. And this option has popped up numerous times. Both paths have been chosen the past 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way in hell. Yeah, moving on. Oops, need to actually select the game window there. You're not happy, but it isn't worth ending your future at MMC. Your initiative is recognized, if not rewarded. You're managing a key M&M4 project segment. I will go ahead and create the poll for this 3rd choice here. Showing you we can do this and being a part of it means a bit. What means bootlegging the project? It means getting fired. It means like you're trying to handle it on the side. We will execute him war and power. So, option 1 is give her time off for personal affairs, because Cao Cao cares about that. 2 is give her lots of work, which Cao Cao might care a lot about. And 3, call and complain to her husband, which totally sounds like what Cao Cao would do, right? Okay. Apparently Cao Cao is going to give her time off for personal affairs. Cao Cao's a very caring person on the inside. Oh. Well, if you say so. Perhaps this is pre-assassination attempt at Cao Cao. Alright. This isn't Dynasty. You don't need a soap opera at work, apparently. And after 2 years, you did a good job. You'll be remembered for lots of good things. Hooray! I think this is the 6th job coming up. And the economy is now depressed. Which means that you have a bunch of 6s to look forward to. Now, this will be a very interesting poll because there's no obvious pick here. Right? We got District Sales Manager, Market Research Supervisor, Assistant Plant Manager, Financial Analyst, Assistant to Executive VP, or you can take a step down with Assistant Product Manager. It's time for a lateral move. Or downward. Quick, get the chuckle stat. Chuckle fuck integrity is on the line. Hello, Foxu. The Chuckle Fox are trying really hard to win. I challenged them. They just saw me win the game before their eyes. They've learned all these option choices. They're trying to win free games. For anyone who's in new, if the Chuckle Fox actually make it to the executive suite in this playthrough, I will randomly select 10 people from those who participate in the chat to win free copies of The Political Machine 2012 on Steam. Anyway, the results show Assistant Plant Manager, because that's the closest to engineering. Okay. Well, the system plant manager it is. Fortunately, you are remembered for lots of good things, Sal Sal. Alright. And you have the job. Sal Sal was only 24 years old. He's got many more years in his future. Assistant plant manager, making $51,000. He's got a cubicle, travel and entertainment allowance, life insurance policy, and a management workshop. Gonna need last year knowledge for this. Okay, this has 5 options, which means it's gonna be a bigger poll. Woo! Doug MacArthur, the Senior Vice President of Operations, says the quality control rejection rate is too high. He assigns you to correct the problem. Your responses must change the standards, must fight Doug, change jobs, don't enforce the standards, or talk to all parties involved. We're getting near that kill everybody out of paranoia level of power. Quarter lifespan on the jaw. Is General Han by the time he was 24 and basically the chief of police for Luo Yang before that. Fight Doug Zhuo. Cao Cao must make all parties trust him. Where's Lubu? So you can forward him, Calazard? Okay! What are the results? Chucklefucks rather interestingly have all thrown their weight behind talking to all parties involved. Good move. There's nothing like having the facts before acting. Bunch of pussy shits. Cucklefuck pride. I like the Ford is 116 marital rating. Okay, second choice has 3 options here. Let me go ahead and give that to you. An investigation reveals that pre-assembled parts are causing quality control rejections. You must act to rectify the problem originating at your supplier. Meld Designer Co. makes a return. Do you 1. Order more parts to compensate? 2. Assemble parts at a higher price in the home plant? 3. Pressure meld for improvement. Fight the president of Meld Design Co. Chucklefuckalos. Meld lacks discipline. Challenge the president of Meld Design Co. to a duel. This sounds like a case of not Cao Cao's fucking problem. Only pressure melded if pressure's cold. Alright. What do the results say? Results say pressure meld for improvement. Okay. We're gonna pressure meld for improvement then. There's your pie chart. Inform Mel that it sounds like a personal problem. Okay. A little motivation can get the pre-assembled parts up to your quota without disrupting your assembly procedures. Threatening to take your business elsewhere should qualify as a little motivation. Disaster strikes while Barney Stone is typing up a poll. Good job. The plant manager is on vacation and you are in charge. Gale force winds knock down a wall sheltering expensive quality control equipment. Evacuate your personnel immediately, try to save the equipment, or call in Red Adair. I don't even know who the fuck that is in this game. I don't even know if that's another company or some shit. I don't remember seeing that name, although I know I must have seen this option before at some point. You could say we won the Bottle C Shui Logic Gate. Can I bake a pie while I play this? I won't. Alright. Try to save the equipment of the bodies of the workers. Red Adair, we, the creator of modern firefighting process for oil wells. Okay. Anyway. Looks like we're going to evacuate the personnel immediately, because Cao Cao cares more about people than he does about equipment, I guess. All your personnel make it safely to a shelter except for one fanatic kite flyer who sees these winds as the opportunity of a lifetime. Thank God it's not a flood or the surfers would be in the next county by now. So, you have been in the assistant plant manager position for 2 years and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for good interpersonal skills, team player instincts, good judgment, supporting and having your faith in your people, and acting in a progressive and decisive manner. 7th job coming up, but the economy is still depressed. Yes! Nevertheless, you guys do have a shot to become production control manager. There's your poll. Not even a choice. Ah, we'll go ahead and make it a choice. Chucklefucks might troll themselves. I doubt it. Go back to 5. There is sex there. The Cao Cao. Is Cao Cao motivated by sex, or is Cao Cao motivated by something else? Yeah. Alright. What it is. Fortunately, you are remembered for good things. It's just a failed Chucklefuck. Oh, goodness. I want to see how the Chucklefucks respond under pressure, not necessarily to see them fail. I've seen all the stupid shit they've said before, though. So I think the odds are against the Chucklefucks. Okay. 69,000 per year. Been working with MMC for 8 years. Private office. Travel and entertainment allowance. Life insurance policy. Chevy company car. Access to the Watts line. And garage parking. Let's go ahead and create a poll. Oh, god damn it, I accidentally resized the window. Let's see here. Yeah, it'll work. You must lead OSHA inspectors on a plant tour to investigate an unsafe condition charge made by an anonymous caller. Your attitude is 1. Be Mr. Nice Guy. 2. Ask for court order. 3. Give a cryptic tour. Or 4. Try to intimidate them. I do believe I displayed this option whenever I did my last playthrough. People are finding love in the chat. That's great. This is a social meetup hookup destination. Apparently Cao Cao is going to be Mr. Nice Guy. That bastard. They wonder what you're hiding, but are polite during inspection. Then they come buzzing around the plant like bees to honey for a few weeks. They can discover no problems and are very disappointed. Alright. Second choice. You must adjust... Well, I didn't even display the screen. Whatever. You guys saw. You guys knew that was going to be good. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and create a new poll for you people. Yay, new poll! That's right, you see me make the poll. Awesome, riveting. There's your new poll. You must adjust production schedules to allow for the introduction of the M&M4 system. Do you construct a new facility? Use linear programming for efficiency and timeliness? Do by hand out of consideration for individual workers' needs, or add a 3rd shift for new products? Cao Cao makes use of his resources. Come on, 3. 1, 2, 3 time 1, 2, 3, 1. Just keeps saying. I don't know. He's going for something that sounds bad every single time, apparently. Well, actually, but Chucklefucks are attentive enough to have seen what I did in this last option, or maybe they're smart on their own, and they're going for add a shift for new products. I know, Old Dragon. It's like they chose the same path that I did in this segment so that they could just repeat all the options I chose. It's very intelligent. Employ experienced workers to handle the most difficult working conditions. If you've established effective communications previously, this is an easy and cost-effective solution. Ignore union employees' comments about ASPCA investigation. This is Sao doing this bullshit. I'm not fucking stupid. Alright, let's go ahead and create a new poll here for this choice, this third choice. You must make recommendations on the distribution of manufacturing equipment between new and old plants in the M&M4 project. Be selfish, new equipment to the whole plant, be fair, or be arbitrary. Next time you want to challenge us in the beat game, make an orange trail. I did actually consider doing that. After this, but that would be the one time the Chucklefucks would be like, we'll never ford a river. We're just always going to be pussies about it. All we do is just advise you on bad decisions, but whenever we're asked to make the decisions, no, we don't ford rivers. Never ford a single river. Alright, looks like we're being fair. New equipment is split according to need and responsibility for the greatest productivity. Both plants reach peak efficiency quickly. Your savvy is indicating your annual bonus. What about laudanum, guys? That's a viable consideration too. But that's not available in the original Oregon Trail. I'd have to do 2 for that one. Okay. So you did a good job. You had a lot of positive things going your way. That's great, right? And as such, the economy is expanding! Woo! Woo! Oh, but there still needs to be a vote anyway, because they're all 8s. You've got Western Area Sales Manager, Group Product Manager, Senior Manager of Engineering Projects, Plant Manager, Personnel Manager, and Treasurer. Don't do Treasurer. Yeah, Laxtotes ended up picking that for Destroyer accidentally due to similar color text names. And then it all went downhill. Alright. Results are in, and Senior Manager of Engineering Projects is what I expected. How many votes did we have? 40 total votes. Alright. Oops. Shit. Whatever. We'll be fine. Go ahead and refresh. I accidentally clicked on something. We'll be fine. Alright. So, 3 it is. I accidentally right mouse buttoned. Fortunately, you remembered for good things, and you got the job! 8 years. Excuse me. Job level of 8. Current age, 28 years. You've been working with MMC for 10 years. $81,000 per year. You got a private office. Travel and entertainment allowance. Buick company car. And life insurance policy. Let's go ahead and create a new poll here, because we have this choice. Slippage is discovered on the MAD computer project. This is a top priority program. Do you disclose slippage, hide slippage, and crack whip? Hide slippage and hire outside consultants. We're getting into the juicy options here. Starting at 8 and up. These are delectable. Sao must make his enemies think he's weak. Of course, the trouble with the sudden voting is, of course, that, I mean, you guys can feel free to talk it over amongst yourselves, but keep in mind, I mean, you're always free to do that. But once you vote, then, the vote is locked in. Stone cold. I mean, this is Chucklefuck, so always, of course, feel free to discuss amongst yourselves. A popular vote is the whim. Alright. Let's see what they chose. They chose overwhelmingly to disclose the slippage. What I need to do is a version where I pick the jobs, but the Chucklefucks pick the event choices. This way I can prevent too much gaming of the system. But then I would always pick number 6, Laxtoties. Maybe I could roll a d6. That'd be funny. Alright. Disclose slippage. Disclosure leads to a major investigation headed by Doug MacArthur. Oops. The project becomes bogged down in incrimination and recrimination. The project crew becomes more sullen than a New York City winter. Let's see, prepare the second choice typing here. Slippage continues to plague mad project progress. Go ahead and submit the poll here. Here you go. Help is needed in tracking the project's progress. After considerable thought, you decide to implement a computerized PERT planning program, call in outside planning consultants, or train your people in project management. You know, Laxtoties, Kisk, other folks' experience on the game, this is what I was looking for. You know, these really awesome, you know, job level 8 and up options. Where the group has to deal with these, quandaries and sink their teeth into them. Especially if they haven't been seen over the past 3 days. And try to come to a solution. Oh yes, the options that don't feel like options. That's right, Laxtoties. Okay, let's take a look at that poll. The Chucklefucks have decided overwhelmingly to train our people in project management. Oops. Good people, good training, and good leadership ultimately resolve the problem. The project ignites, but for a change, the Chucklefucks don't get burned. Have any of these options surprised me thus far? I wouldn't say I've been surprised by any of the choices thus far. There was even a choice where I decided there wasn't a vote required. Okay. With everything else that's going on, the last thing you need is unsolicited management suggestions. What you do need is a poll, as I'm going to give you one. Harriet Nance, the engineering project manager, comes to you demanding that MMC's most brilliant engineer, Brighton Star, be fired for personal obnoxiousness. Do you take a deep breath and fire Brighton? Fire Harriet? Recommend a straightforward talk, or go ahead with plans to reinstate corporal punishment? Oh. Now that's a Chucklefuck choice right there. That'd be the one that would be screamed at me in the chat. Alright. Not for lack of trying. Not for lack of trying. Oh. Not for lack of trying. I've lost faith in the viewer. If they say they've already talked, tell them to do it again. Sooner or later, they'll get the message to straighten it out themselves. Purchase boxing gloves, just in case. Sal, you've been in the Senior Manager of Engineering Projects position for 3 years, and you did a good job. You'll be remembered for impeccable honesty, your open manner of addressing problems, and your positive management style. And the economy is expanding! What is this, the 9th job? I'm not even going to create a poll for this. Vice President of Engineering. Applying for a new MC position is fun, but you never know will be recalled for your past. Fortunately, you are remembered for your impeccable honesty, your positive management style, supporting and having faith in your people. You have the job of Vice President of Engineering. 13 years you've been working at MMC, 31 years old. New job level of 9, $104,000 per year. Did you just tell me to get fucked, Jack D? You know what? I got your scare right here. Never forget who is broadcasting. Never forget. That's right. Shots fired. I got your shots right here. Alright. I'll cut you on my box cutters, that's right. Okay. Let's go ahead and create your first poll here for your 9th job. Could be the 10th one if I forgot. As the new Vice President of Engineering, you must decide how to allocate R&D funding. This decision has obvious career impact as well as determining MMC's future position in the market. You look at the budgets and invest in short-term projects, invest in long-term projects, or cut the budgets. That's right, Ashbringer. I had a snort there. I think the answer to my question, was no, I'm not scared. I love how we were playing it safe. Yeah! It's amazing how well the chuckle fucks can be tamed, right? You just dangle a carrot in front of them, they're like, shit! We gotta play this shit now! Fuck! That's about what I expected, investing in long-term projects. Or a keychain, Grimith, that's right. That's chuckle fuck democracy in a nutshell. Okay. Well, it'd have to be something simple, Fluffy Woofy, some with simple options, because convoluted options, even Alter Ego was relatively convoluted. In comparison, because of the multiple variances of options. Anyway, we're investing in long-term projects. Down the road, these long-term projects pull MMC to the forefront of the industry. You face a battle with less far-sighted departments. Send the rose-colored glasses given to you as a gift back to finance with a prescription suggestion. Easy choice, have a Democracy 3. But, you know, no one will be able to decide. You'd be like, alright, what do we do? You need to remove this bill! You need to add this bill! You need to fire that minister! What are you doing? Well, how much do we lower it by? 1.2 billion! 1.3 billion! Ah! I gotta give you guys simple choices. It's the only way you can function. True facts. Shots fired at finance. Meanwhile, SKS is standing off to the side yelling you about socialism. Anyway, the second choice has 4 options here, and I'll go ahead and create a poll for that. Everyone has their eyes on you and the new Mad Computer project. Unfortunately, cost overruns in the project are forcing some tough decisions because you decided to go long-term. Do you limit the computer's functional capabilities, use less reliable components in its production, cut back on product aesthetics and packaging, or go to the executive committee and ask for more development funds? Play Daggerfall with the democracy. Of course, everyone's like, product aesthetics and packaging is dumb. And then no one buys your product because it's not catchy for the casual consumer. If it works good, why does it have to look good? Because that's how the market works. This is a military project? I play Left 4 Dead 2 for the real-time strategy gameplay. Of course. Casual computer consumer in 1982? Right. Well, I mean, you're trying to expand to gather more of that market, Larian. Besides, it's not 1982 anymore. We're in the 90s, man. Chickle fucks. Yep. Some people tried 4. Once again, there's a unified voting base. We haven't had a decision that actually caused a whole lot of grief and confusion for a while. Alright, got back on product aesthetics and packaging. So you decide to produce an ugly duckling. Good to see you stand up for engineering integrity. Besides, as Sophia Loren could overcome her nose, the Mad Computer could be beautiful even in a plain casing. Sophia Loren? That's a nice reference. Anyway. Entirely irrelevant. Let's go ahead and make the third choice poll. Doug MacArthur, the Senior Vice President of Operations, announces your project has just won an International Science and Technology Award. The creative concept and major ideas are the work of a single engineer who may sound familiar, Brighton Star. Do you suggest that he accept the award? Suggest that you both accept the award? Ignore Brighton's contribution or buy off Brighton? What would Sao Sao, as idealized by the Chucklefucks, do? Can we have casual sex? Fuck him, he will be bought. Shit got real in the polls? Oh goodness. Let's take a look. Oh! Oh! Wow! What is this? Like the sort of like ancient Chinese thing of like refusing promotions and awards, saying I'm undeserving, I'm not worthy. Cao Cao's a pussy in this game. Oh man. Humble Cao Cao. Oh, we're having some strife in the chat. For Great Justice has lost his fucking mind. I'm not worthy. Stabs Bridget in the back. Her name was Brighton, not... his name, rather, is Brighton, not Bridget. Anyway, alright. Suggest Brighton accept the award. A noble gesture, but the company declines to be represented by a junior engineer. You go to the award ceremony in San Francisco, but bring back sourdough bread for Brighton. There you go. You got to You got to keep afloat the mantle of honor. Oh yes, I tried to refuse. I'm so noble. I had to do it. You did a good job after 3 years. You had strong leadership qualities. You promoted R&D, the lifeblood MMC, and you supported and had faith in the people. But the economy is now depressed after immense expansion. The economy has finally calmed the fuck down. Slowed down to put on the brakes. It's like, whoa, we're moving too fast here. You know, this broadcast has gone on for a long time. I think for convenient loading, I need to break this video. So, when we come back, like maybe 10-15 seconds, we'll have what happens after the break.